My old shit solid, ain't new shit. I bet you already knew this, look. Bitches around cause the crew lit. I play with numbers.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Michi, back again with another banger. Now, today I'm gonna be talking about the Clippers, the Flippers again. I don't want to, but it's like every time I want to take a break from sports, there's another rumor. So yeah, if I like this video, if I like this content, please smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a rumor going around. If I were one of our Laker players, it's Rondo to the Clippers, to the Flippers. Now, do I think this is gonna happen? No. But is there like a 0% chance of this happening? I'm not gonna say that because there is a chance of this happening. Okay, because yes, I make fun of Paul George because he's ass. But I make fun of the Clippers. I make fun of Paul George and Kawhi. But like, to be honest, if Rondo went to the Clippers, I would take the Clippers a little bit more serious. Now, do I think they would win a championship? No. But I would take them more serious. I would take them more serious. Like, they would be a threat to the Lakers. They'll be a threat. This year they was a threat, supposedly. But yeah. But like one of the things that the Clippers are missing on their team to make them a championship caliber team is a playmaker. They need a point guard that can play make. Cause yeah, Paul George and Kawhi is not cutting it for them. Yeah, they're two amazing players that can score, but they need a playmaker. And that's what they need. Kawhi is just Kawhi. I don't know how to explain it. Kawhi is just a monster on defense. He goes crazy on defense, you know, and he got an amazing mid-range game, whatever. But he's just Kawhi. At the end of the day, he's exactly. So like he needs pieces around him, and I'm just gonna say it right now. Paul George. I mean, yeah, he's a piece around him, but after what I saw this year from Paul George, or for the playoffs, and Paul George is not. He's in the playoffs when it comes to like, you know, being clutch or just playing good. He only had like 2 good games, so I'm pretty sure Kawhi needs another playmaker, because Lou Williams is not that playmaker for them. Pat Bev, I don't know what he do. He's just out there doing nothing, like Westbrook said, out there doing nothing. He plays defense. He plays defense and he could shoot, but like, he's more of a streaky shooter. Like if he's not gonna, like if he if he doesn't get on fire from threes or mid range, he's not gonna be making that many shots in the game. But his defense is something for the team. But other than defense, he doesn't really do anything. Montrezl Harrell might leave the Clippers this year because he's a free agent now. So like, they need pieces around Kawhi. Because if, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Clippers fans, this year is a do or die season for them. If they don't get past the second round or even make to the finals next year, bro, that's sad. It's like the team, the whole roster might get like exploded and rebuilded, and like everything might just be. It might be looking dark for the Clippers too. Cause think about it, the Clippers sold their whole future for Paul George. They sold like 6 seasons worth of free agents to the OKC Thunder for Paul George. That like, the OKC Thunder will be set for a few years, bro. Just off their free agent, like off the draft picks they have, bro. Like the OKC could trade or get rid of Chris Paul, and like for like a year or two they won't be as good, but they could get the draft picks, and they already have the draft picks, and all they gotta do is just pick wisely, and their franchise, their team is back on top. They'll be in the playoffs, guaranteed. I'm telling y'all. And so Dennis Schroeder, he's not that bad. Shilders Alexander, whatever his name is, that got traded for Paul George too. He's not that bad either. He's decent. He's really good. And there's like a few other players this year that surprised me in the OKC. So yeah, so like I said, like give him a year or two, and OKC will probably be back in the playoffs. I mean, yeah. So to be honest, the Clippers need a playmaker. They need someone around Kawhi that can play make. Now let's talk about Rondo for a second. Let's talk about playoff Rondo, because he surprised me. He surprised everybody. Because for the whole season, before he got injured, even when he was injured, everyone was still clowning him, saying that, you know, he's not efficient on the court, and him off the court we play better. The Lakers play better. You know, LeBron, whatever, yada. Because LeBron is their primary playmaker, because LeBron's like LeBron can do everything. He can play make, he can shoot, he can finish, he can play defense. His defense is lacking because he's starting to get a little bit older, so he can't be blocking every single person in paint like he was before. But like Rondo just brings that nitty gritty that we saw. Like we saw Rondo in the playoffs still, like almost every single pass. Like Rondo is not afraid to get down and dirty. Like Rondo will steal the ball. Rondo will do whatever it takes for his team to win, and that's a player we need. That's a player we want, because if you can have Rondo and let's say hypothetically Derrick Rose or something else, we'll run it back. We can definitely run it back. I'm telling you, we can run it back. Like you can start the season right now, and we're definitely running back. So we need playoff Rondo. We need Rondo in general. Because let's just say Rondo does go to the Clippers, right? Let's say hypothetically Rondo goes to the Clippers. That's gonna, I wouldn't say that would be bad for us, but that would be bad for us. Let's keep it real. Rondo, we need Rondo. Like everyone was sleeping on playoff Rondo. So Rondo, please don't go. Rondo, don't go. Cause Rondo, we actually need you. Like no funny stuff like Rondo. Like I know everyone clowned you, whatever, during the season, but like Rondo, Rondo was one of the biggest reasons why we won the finals. Like Rondo was cooking. So, Rondo would definitely be the playmaker that the Clippers definitely need. I mean, because let's keep it honest. Rondo's old, but he's definitely a playmaker. No, like before Rondo can score, he playmakes and he plays defense. Like the amount of steals I saw him get in the playoffs was crazy. That boy was stealing the ball nonstop. So let's get back to talking about the Clippers and Kawhi. Now I want to talk about Kawhi in Toronto, because I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about. In Toronto, Kawhi was just their superstar, and he was just their player to get stuff done, to get the job done. Like if Toronto needed a scorer in the last final minutes, Kawhi would be that scorer. If Toronto needed a dunk, Kawhi would get that dunk. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi was just that player for them. But in Toronto, Kyle Lowry was their leader. Kyle Lowry leaded them. He got them hyped because, Kyle Lowry has been with Toronto almost his whole career. So Kyle Lowry knows Toronto. He knows the team. He knows the franchise. So he was their leader. And Kawhi was, I don't know what Kawhi was, but he wasn't their leader. He was just Kawhi. And to be honest, to be real with you, everyone thought that Kawhi was gonna come to the Clippers and be this leader for them, but he wasn't. Because we all know Kawhi is not the leader. He's not a leader. He is a silent, humble player that lets his basketball do all the talk for him. I mean, yes, when he got to LA, he got cocky saying LA is his town now. He's the king of LA. How'd that work out for you, buddy? But still, I mean, that's probably what hurt him too. He got a little bit too cocky when he came here. He thought that everything was gonna be nice, sweet, and dandy, and everything was gonna go Clippers' way, and it didn't. The virus hit, and team chemistry hit. Because, without team chemistry, you really can't do nothing. And Clippers had no team chemistry this year. They would argue in locker rooms. Everyone was saying how Kawhi would come late and Kawhi didn't have that work ethic. And everyone would be mad because, he would just show up to stuff. He showed up to practice, late, or show up to the jet, when they leave, they go to the airport late or whatever. And everyone was bro, how is this fair? He's a superstar, but I don't mean he gets Kawhi is a low manage. He loves a low manage. So everyone was bro, how is he gonna just walk in here lazy and just ruin our mentality? Because the Clippers had a mentality that if they got Kawhi or they got a superstar, they could win the chip. Because last year they had no superstar and they beat Golden State 2 times in the playoffs. Golden State with Kevin Durant. So, they wasn't having it. So, they need a playmaker, and Rondo is a playmaker for them. So, Rondo, I'm begging you, please do not go to the Clippers. You're going to break my heart, dude. But, if you like this content, please smash the like button and subscribe. And peace out.
On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat.